has been so many ways in which media have interacted with us. For example, when around big climate conferences, around Climate Week, around UNGA, we will get calls all the time from journalists who want one quote from us, a one-liner. I'll have an hour-long call with a journalist, and they'll quote me on the thing that fits the story that they were telling. And it's very different than somebody who interviews me for a span of 2 months, who comes to meet my family, who comes to my school, who interviews my roommates, and writes a beautiful story humanizing activism and shows the way in which my generation is growing up in this world and our perspectives.
You're talking about this reporter who spent time with you and your family and your friends. I'm like, I think that's every reporter's dream, right? Is like to be able to actually spend time with someone you're writing about and not just like be on the phone. Okay, I got some couple of quotes. I'm going to crank something out, meet this deadline before I jump into the next thing. Because that's the reality of the newsrooms that we work in, is like we're on one thing. We're usually juggling like 3 or 4 projects at once and trying to get something done out the door so we can wrap up the next thing. And that's a resource problem, right? That is a time problem. And so I think it's really great that we're here with funders and with folks who can hopefully change that sort of resource constraint in our newsrooms, because that's ultimately, I think, what creates tensions between a lot of reporters and sources.